Okay, hello, people of New York. Remember, we need to keep up with our exercise and our healthy diets. How do we do that? Firstly, you can. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. But it does have an end goal. It has an end goal, which means you can learn, do. Eventually, you will succeed. You will succeed. You will get fit. You will get healthy. And you will build good habits. All you got to do is start and go along the path. Go along the path. So you got to learn, like avocados for breakfast. Eggs have omega-3s. And you may be scared of fats. You may be scared of carbohydrates. You may be addicted to protein. You will learn to balance it all out. Like, to build muscle and recover from injury, you need protein. But to maintain your muscle, the doctors say you don't need that much protein. You don't need that much protein. Like, to build muscle at my size, I maybe need 200 grams of protein a day. 200 grams. But to maintain the muscle I have, I only need 40 grams of protein. And you will also learn, when you look at a meal, you will learn to see how much protein is in that meal. Like by looking at the nutrition labels, you know one egg is like 6 to 8 grams of protein. So you put in 3 eggs, that's like 25 grams of protein. You put in 20 to 25 grams of protein. One chicken breast, I don't know how much grams of protein that is. That's like 50 to 60 grams of protein, one chicken breast. So you put in a chicken breast, you got 50 to 60 grams of protein. Salmon, same deal. Salmon, you have one salmon fillet, it's like 40, 50 grams of protein. Beef steak, same deal. 40, 50 grams of protein, one small steak. Milk, cup of milk, 12 grams of protein. Milk also has got calcium, and they put vitamin A and D fortified. So vitamin D, they say you get from the sun. However, doctors and nutritionists say vitamin D pills are not all that necessary. You can get vitamin D from foods and shit, because vitamin D is often added, I think, in cereals, and it's added in milk, and it's in like fish and eggs and some, because to get vitamin D from the sun, you need to be exposed in a complete skin and facing a strong sun for like 4 hours a day to get vitamin D from the sun. So it's in food like fish and eggs and cereals and milk, and you probably don't need vitamin D tablets, because the problem with taking multivitamins and shit like that is if you overdo it, they're called minerals, micronutrients, which means you need micro amounts of it. They're metals, magnesium, zinc, they're metals. Vitamin A, D, they're vitamins. Vitamins are micronutrients. And if you take too much of these supplements, you can get kidney stones. So you don't need too much of it. You want to get as much nutrients from food. So you got milk, which has got like, it's got protein, it's got calcium. You got cheese, which is kind of like milk. It's got calcium, protein, vitamin D, I don't fucking know. Avocado, which has got omega-3. You got walnuts and almonds and seeds, which have got essential fatty acids and omega-3s. Fish has omega-3s. Fish is very good to eat. Not too much of big fish, because big fish has a lot of mercury in it, because it eats up all the little crap that has mercury in it. So big fish like tuna's a fucking big fish, has mercury in it. So and seafood has high levels of mercury. So if you eat a strictly seafood diet, you can get permanent seafood poisoning, which is like high levels of mercury and that's permanent if you end up with mercury poisoning. So you can't just eat seafood every day. Eat fish. Fish is like salmon and your standard halibut, trout, rainbow trout, bass, sea bass, cod. Those regular ass fish are very healthy. Eggs, omega-3s now. You can eat like 3 or 4 eggs. You can even eat 5 or 6 eggs. Nothing's gonna fucking happen to you. All it is it's got high cholesterol. But if you're not at risk for high cholesterol, nothing's gonna fucking happen if you eat 4 or 5 or 6 eggs. Because you're not gonna eat it every day. Now, like, if you even look like cheese and chips and oils and all that shit, it's got like 30 to 40 milligrams of cholesterol, whereas one egg has about 200 milligrams of cholesterol. So all your oils and fats and shit like that are going to add up to like 100 grams of cholesterol. And you eat 3 eggs and you got 600 grams of cholesterol. So eggs, notoriously high in cholesterol, but it don't fucking matter. It's got too much essential. You can always remove the yolk, and then you just have the protein, the egg white, but you're skipping out on all the nutrients. The nutrients are in the fucking yolk, where the cholesterol is and where the fats are. That's where the nutrients are. Nutrients are in the fats. Same with steak and red meat. If you don't eat any red meat and you just eat turkey and chicken, you're not getting any essential nutrients. There's no nutrients in. You might as well have a protein powder. There's no fucking nutrients there. The red meat, the steak, the beef, the lamb, the pork, that's where the nutrients are. So red meats have essential fatty acids that you can't get anywhere else. The only problem is if you eat too much of it, it's got like a lot of fats and cholesterol and shit like that. So that's the bad part. But if you eat it in moderation, that's where all the nutrients are. What else you got? Then you got your drink a lot of water. Antioxidants for like cancer and shit like that are in fruits. So just fruits. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, cherries, raspberries, blackberries, grapes, blueberries especially, apples, oranges, peaches, mango, vitamin, pineapple, coconut. They got antioxidants which fight cancer. No smoking, limit alcohol. Iron deficiency. So if you've got iron deficiency, there's a lot of iron in cereals and meat. So iron comes in meat. So if you eat more meat, you won't have iron deficiencies as much. And iron deficiency means you're tired all the time. And it comes in cereal, modified cereal and shit like that. What else? Antioxidants. Oh, vitamin B deficiency. Now, vitamin B is a little more serious. I think, I'm not fucking sure. Vitamin B is found in, I don't know what it's found in. I know it's found in beer. But there's like Vegemite, the Australian Vegemite spread, super high in vitamin B. You gotta find, I don't know where to find vitamin B. That's one thing I don't know. But it's probably in a lot of places. The one thing I'm not a big fan of is vegetables. Like, I don't need a fuck ton of vegetables. I don't know why you need them. All it is just fiber. You can get your nutrients from fruit and meat and eggs and cheese and milk and water. And red meat, and then you got your fruits. So I don't fucking know why you need vegetables. What the fuck's in vegetables? You really don't need a shitload of micronutrients. So if you're eating vegetables just for the micronutrients, like Popeye eats spinach, it's a bunch of fucking crap. But it does give you fiber for your gut. So I guess that's where nothing else will give you as much fiber as vegetables. So that's where you get your fiber from. and a little bit of complex carbohydrates. So there's simple carbohydrates, which are like sugar, which means especially honey and fruits. But regular ass white sugar is the most simple sugar, which means it's burned up right away. And if you don't use it right away, it gets turned to fat. Now, with the sugar, if you eat a big ass meal, like a big heavy protein meal, like some steak or some chicken or some fish or some eggs, or some big fat food like lasagna, cheese, you might need a little bit of a sugary drink like a Coca-Cola or a soda or orange juice to help you digest and not crash while you're eating. So to make it a more pleasant experience while you're eating, you eat this sugary snack to help uplift your energy, especially if you're walking up and down stairs, or if you're giving a long speech and you're dehydrated, or if you're studying a lot and doing a lot of brain power. If you just exert yourself for maybe half an hour or a short period of time and you need to fucking replenish really quickly, sugary drink is your friend. Sugary drink will give you the quick energy to recover immediately. That's why sports drinks like Gatorade, Powerade, Sports Aid, I don't fucking know, G Fuel, I don't fucking know. You gotta get, it's simple. It's got electrolytes, so it's got salts and electrolytes, and it's got sugar. That's it. Nothing else. And color and flavor. If you get the no sugar one, if you get the empty calories, you're drinking piss. You're drinking plain electrolytes. It's not going to refresh you. It's not going to refresh you. If you are running a fucking marathon, if you're sprinting, if you're running 5-kilometer jog, after 2 kilometers, if you're training, sports training, if you're doing speed training, lifting, and you want some energy boost, you get a sports drink that has sugar. So it's got 180 calories per bottle. That's all going to get burnt up during your workout. Don't fucking worry about it. You drink the 180 calories with the 60 grams of sugar, and you are able to stay alive and keep going. You drink your little pussy drink with no sugar in it, you are going to die. You're going to have a bad time. You're going to be dead. You're not going to be replenished. You're not going to have energy. It's a fucking waste of money. When I was losing weight, my goal was to fucking lose weight. And the way I did it was I bought the big ass 48 packs of Gatorade with the classic Gatorade. So the full sugar. You go to Costco, it's hard to find this shit. You have the one little classic Gatorade, and then you have all these other Powerade, Gatorade, Mega Fuel, whatever the fuck it is, sugar-free, 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 sugar-free. Why the fuck are we promoting sugar-free in sports, in motherfucking sports? You need the sugar. Alex Ovechkin, the Russian Baba Yaga, the Russian fucking Baba Yaga, Alexander Ovechkin, eats chocolate bars in between every period. He drinks Coca-Cola and eats chocolate between every fucking period. And he's the Russian Baba fucking Yaga. So be like Alexander, the motherfucking Russian Baba Yaga, and eat your chocolate and drink your sugar fuel if you are doing sports. Don't be a little punk pussy American bitch drinking her blonde dyed hair electrolyte fucking mineral water. Alright? Now, let's get into the exercise. If you're young, if your knees can handle it, if your back can handle it, and if you're not too heavy, you can do your jogging. If you can't do jogging, you can stand in place. You can do squats quickly. Elevate the heart rate. You can play some sports, pickleball, basketball. Elevate the heart rate. Soccer, elevate the heart rate. Hockey, elevate the heart rate. This is aerobic exercise. When you elevate the heart rate, you're elevating your lungs and you're breathing, and your oxygen is going into your body at a high rate. That's aerobic exercise. Aerobic. You can do yoga. You can do shadow boxing. You stand in place and you fucking shadow box and you just pump your arms and you get your heart beating. You can do squats, kicks, high knees. If you can't run, you can do on a stationary bike. You can go on a real bike. You can do swimming. So these are aerobic exercises to get your heart and lungs and your cardiovascular health going. That's going to make you lose weight. However, if you want to stay fit and look good, especially burning calories when you're not exercising. Now, if you work out for an hour or two on a bike or swimming or something like that, you are going to burn calories for the next 3 days. You're going to burn calories for the next 3 days. But after that, you're done burning calories, and you're just gonna eat more and burn, and you're gonna be building it back up. If you want to burn calories for the long run, this is where anaerobic exercise comes into play. Anaerobic exercise. Anaerobic exercise is exercise that targets your muscles. It's not about the heart and lungs. Yes, they will pump more, but it's not about oxygen going on fucking steroids into your system. It's about targeting the muscles. Muscles burn calories. If you have a lot of muscle, it will automatically burn fat to keep the muscle active. It will burn calories throughout the year. Throughout the motherfucking year, you will burn calories. If you have muscle, you will fight diseases. If you have muscle, you will look good. If you have muscle, you will be stronger. So if you have muscle, you will be fit. So if you're fat and you think you just gotta fucking run for 1,000,000 miles a day to get skinny, that's not true. The quickest way to get skinny is to drink your sugary drinks during exercise and pump and build muscle. Pump and build muscle. If you just lie down on your back and you do some bench press with some heavy ass weights, but not hurt yourself, and you do some fucking bench press, and then you do some squats, you put some weights on your back and you do some squats, and you do some deadlifts, and you do some push-ups, and you do some pull-ups, you will burn all that fucking fat off. You will burn all that fat. The fat will turn into muscle. I know it's hard. I know not everyone wants to lift weight. For me, I love lifting weight. Some people are addicted to lifting weights. I'm one of those guys. I love lifting weights. Ever since I was a kid, I've been doing push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, all that shit, squats. I love weights. Weights are a beautiful time. A beautiful time are weights. So you got your aerobic exercise, which is just your heart, lungs pumping, burns calories for 2 to 3 days. Then you got your sugary drinks, and you're pumping weights, What are some exercises you can do? Squats with the calf raise. So you do a squat, knees don't cross your toes. You squat, you come up on your calves, Deadlift. You keep the legs straight. Hunch over, stand up. Hunch over, stand up. Deadlift and squats. Pull-ups. Push-ups. You can't do push-ups. Wall push-ups. Assisted push-ups. Modified push-ups. You got your push-ups. You got your pull-ups. Core. Whatever ab work you can do. For your core. You got your squats, you got your calf raises, you got your deadlifts. Those are the biggest muscles. Your chest, your back, your core, and your fucking legs. Those are the biggest muscles. You can do all of that with body weight. Push-ups, pull-ups, squat, and deadlift. You can do all of that with just your body. Now to target the smaller muscles. Your arm, your bicep, your tricep, your shoulder, your calf, your trapezoids, your lateroids, your lower back, your neck, all right? Your calves. These are the smaller weight muscles. For them, you can add some weight. You don't need a lot of weight. You can get a backpack, fill it up with shit. You can get a single dumbbell. I bought 1 pack of dumbbells, just 2 dumbbells. A left dumbbell and a right dumbbell. Off Amazon, off of fucking Amazon. 12 pounds. 12 pounds each dumbbell. 5 kilograms. 5 kilogram, 5 kilogram. And I have 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs. So whichever floor I'm on and I feel like working out, I grab the fucking dumbbell. Curl, curl. Curl in front, curl in front. Elbows back, curl. Elbows back, curl. In front, tricep to the side. Tricep to the back. Pick up the dumbbell above the head. Tricep, tricep, tricep. For the shoulder. Fly, fly. Press. Do, no. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Flies. Press. Hunch over. Flies. So hunch over. You do some flies. Wrist curls. Hang down, wrist curl, forearm and wrists. For the back, hunch over. It's just like a shoulder, but instead of doing a fly, you do a row. So you fucking, you go like this instead of to the side. If you go to the side, you do the shoulders, hunched over. If you do straight back, you do the back. 1 dumbbell, 1 side. The lat, the lat, the lat. Down. Other side. 1 dumbbell. The lat, the lat, the lat. Alright? Standing up. Hoop, 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 hoop. Lats and shoulders. Lats and shoulders. Dumbbell in front. Hoop, 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 hoop. Alright? So if you can't do pull-ups, you can get your dumbbell, bend over, just pick it up. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. Go to the side. Rah. Rah. Alright? Then you got the shoulder. You got the hoot, 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 hoot. So you got your dumbbell. You got your biceps. You got your biceps. You got your triceps. You got your shoulders. You can swing it from side to side. Side to side. Do the core. Do the core. Side to side. Do the core. Hold it above your head. Hold it in front. Do a squat. Calf raise. Squat. Calf raise. Legs straight. Hold the dumbbell. Go down. Deadlift. Deadlift. Alright? You can Google all the fucking exercises you want. It's the same ass muscles. So it's always the same fucking muscles. Your chest, your back, your bicep, your tricep, your shoulders, your lats, your trapezoids, your core, your abs, your squats, your thighs, your glutes, your calves, your whole legs, your forearms, your neck. That's all there is to it. Your lower back from a deadlift. That's all there is to it. You're going to learn to do exercises to target all the fucking muscles. Now, what you're going to get is systems. So you're going to get circuits. That's what it's called. You're going to get circuits. You're going to do a leg, a chest, a press. Leg, chest, press. Leg, chest, press. In a circuit. 60 reps, 60 seconds. 60 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. 10 reps, 12 reps, 8 reps. 10 reps, 12 reps, 8 reps. Do this, do this, do this, do that. That's a circuit. You do that to freshen it up, to mix it up, to confuse your muscles. So if you fucking confuse your muscles, you're not in a routine and you will build muscle, you know. But look at me. I'm a big fucking guy. I got muscles, right? I got fucking good ass muscles. I never do no fucking circuit. My jab. I never do no fucking circuit. I don't do no fucking circuit. I just go pumpity pump pump. Pumpity pump pump. Pumpity pump pump. Pumpity pump pump. You know? Just do that shit. Pumpity pump pump. Standard. Get the weight. Pump pump. Pump pump. Pump pump. No circuit. No cardio. No what the fuck. Left, right, jump, blah, 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 30, 40, 10, 10, 12, 9, 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 4. Rest, rest, rest. Cycle, cycle, cycle. I don't do none of that shit. I believe in straight, hardcore pump. Just pumpity pump, pump, pump. Rip those fucking molecules apart. Eat and rest and recover, and the muscle grows. And the muscle grows and it stays for fucking ever. Look at me. Sometimes, some days, I wish I was skinny again. Some days, I wish I wasn't 230 fucking pounds. 107 kilograms. Some days I wish I wasn't 107 kilograms. But it's impossible. It's impossible. Because I built the fucking muscle for the past 10, 15 years. Ain't no coming off now. Ain't no coming off. If my muscle does, if I get a sick or a disease and I lose my motherfucking muscle, there's muscle memory. There's muscle memory. So I'm going to build it back up just like other people who go through diseases and lose all their fucking muscle. Build it back up as soon as they're healthy within a year. Within a year, they build it back up. Because there's muscle memory. There's muscle memory. So I'm stuck with my pumpity pump pump. 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 Right? My pumpity pump pump. Pumpity pump pump. Got the jab, got the jab, got the jab. The pumpity pump pump. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You got your diet, you got your rest, you got your recovery. You drink a shitload of water. And you have no fucking fear. You have no fear. You're not scared of salt. You're not scared of cholesterol. You're not scared of fat. You're not scared of carbohydrates. You're not scared of sugar. You're not scared of cheese. You're not scared of oil. You're not scared of fat. You're not scared of chocolate. You're not scared of sugar. All right? All of it, you eat it and you pumpity pump pump. And you play the sports. All right? You don't be a little motherfucking bitch. The bitches are for the hoes and the bitches. You don't be a little bitch. You eat your sugar. You eat your fats. You eat your oils. You eat your carbohydrates. You eat your steak. You eat your pork. You eat your meat. You eat it like a true motherfucking Ruski. Like a true ass Ruski bear. A grizzly Ruski bear, bro. Alright? None of this pussy ass, sugarless, electrolyte, fucking juice drink Powerade. Alright? None of that pussy shit. Not the pussy Americano. We are talking about the Ruski Grizzly Bear. The Ruski fucking Grizzly Bear. Not the Americano espresso latte. Not the Americano espresso latte. You want to be a Ruski motherfucking Grizzly Bear. Alright? So, that concludes the class. Stay classy, Toronto.